What's up YouTube? I'm Corey and this is Apple Knows. So without further ado, let's get started and see what Apple knows this week. Apple reached 10 billion sales in the App Store this week, and if you haven't heard you won the $10,000 iTunes gift card, it's because you didn't. Somebody in the UK won it and it's over. So good job Apple for selling 10 billion apps in the App Store, and let's move on to our next story. If you have jailbroken your device, you probably know what this is. If you have no idea what that icon is, it's Cydia. Cydia now offers its users the ability to track and manage all the applications they have ever purchased or downloaded. In a few weeks, Cydia users can also look forward to an added rating system and also the ability to install a complete backup of your jailbroken iOS apps in one download. And yes, jailbreaking is legal as long as you do nothing illegal with it. Verizon Apple bumpers are showing up all over the country in Apple stores. The only difference between the Apple bumper with Verizon and AT&T was quite surprising. The Verizon metal buttons line up exactly with the AT&T bumper, and the only difference is the Verizon bumper has a larger mute switch cutout, which means the third-party case companies won't have to worry too much about changing their cases already in production too much. The iPad 2 and iPhone 5 may have an upgrade dual-core A5 chip for the upcoming release from its respected A4 ancestor, making more speculation of a Retina display for the iPad 2. Some people say yes, some people say no, so we'll just have to wait and see. I personally think it will have more pixels, but will not be classified as a Retina display with the same amount of pixels as the iPhone 4. Remember last week when I talked about the cool new multi-touch features from iOS 4.3? Well, it turns out they're not going to be in the final release of 4.3, and it was only there for developers to see how it works with their applications. 4.3 still packs some cool features, but the new multi-touch features will work big time. It appears that we will have to wait for the release of the iPad 2 for the multi-touch features, and that also hints at an iPad is coming soon. Bubble Ball, an app developed by 14-year-old Nay, toppled over the free version of Angry Birds. At only 14 years old, he has sold more than the #1 selling app on the App Store. That's pretty impressive. That just goes to show that age doesn't matter. Do what you love and love what you do. There were so many rumors about the iPad 2 this week that I'm just going to make a video for you guys. There's too many to put in Apple Knows this week. So that's all for Apple Knows this week. That was Apple Knows, and that's all that Apple Knows this week. And I'm Corey, and see what Corey knows at www.twitter.com/CoreyEwing1. And without further ado, bye-bye.